Hello and welcome to Hero Mode Audio Chronicles, episode 27. I'm your host, Curtis. On with me today is Leland and Wallace.
Hello.
What's up, guys? So we're getting close
Christmas.
to Xmas season.
That's what I've been doing all day.
Getting Xmasy.
Trying to get the last minute stuff done.
What's the last minute bit of stuff? Last bit of shopping?
Just kind of like, yeah.
Mostly shopping, yeah.
Just small things mostly, like, you know, going and getting like boxes of chocolates and shit.
But
like
like you're not decorating now.
No, it was all done.
So you got that fairly early?
What?
Did you get it that fairly early, or when did you do that?
So we finished the tree earlier.
Oh, today?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're like, yeah, literally all done.
Okay. Well, the tree's been up now for probably about a week or two, but yeah,
Nice.
just been decorating. Just got done now.
Is that wrong with that? I mean, I think it is kind of more cool to be decorating when it's closer to Christmas, you know?
Oh, I can't. It surprises me to see people putting up their tree in like the first second week of November. Like, as soon as Halloween shit's down, Christmas shit's up.
Yeah, Carly had hers up no time. I believe it was like first second week of November. Actually, she was like
madness.
Yeah, she just couldn't wait to get into it. But I didn't understand. I don't get it.
I didn't understand.
It was to each their own.
But fuck it. I'm going to get a Halloween Christmas tree. Because I seen that one year too. But then I was like, who the fuck makes Halloween Christmas decorations? And like, thinks that's a great idea.
Somebody is definitely buying that shit up. You gotta, definitely. For every other like event or celebration that there is, they got a Halloween version of it. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I guess
somebody is buying that up.
Maybe that's a pretty safe bet to just like find those niches and sell directly to them. It's like, yes, somebody wants this. Like, actually, now that I'm thinking of strange niches, another podcast that I used to listen to a lot was, and the reason I thought about it is because what I'm looking at in the corner here is that big Dagron. There was a podcast I used to listen to, Distorted View Daily.
Okay.
A guy told me about it in back 8 years ago. He was like, it's very offensive. It was fucking like, it's really gross, over the top. Like, they have a thing where every Tuesday they do Sextastic Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
And they find gross like fan fiction porn written up, and they read the stories, and they're fucked. Like, and like it's to the point where. Like, I used to listen to the podcast pretty regularly when I was working like in animation more, yeah. And then I just started skipping like skipping Tuesdays.
No.
Right, and then it was eventually like I just gotta stop listening to it altogether.
That's what it was like any porn. You keep watching over and over and over. You get tired and want something new.
Right, it's true.
It's just not gonna do it for you anymore.
But yeah, it was like. The stuff they would come up with was fucked, and the stuff he would find you would never believe was real. But he'd be like, pass along. Not, if you wanted to check it out, here's the links. But one thing he was saying was, there's dragon dildos, and there's like a place that specialized in dragon dildos, like telling stories about each dragon, like what kind of dragon they were, where they lived, and what fantasy kingdom and all that. And you could buy like jars of fake dragon cum to load them into.
Wow.
And I'm thinking like, because I always think back a couple of steps from ideas. And I'm like, okay, but like, who was like, yeah, let's get some molds, man. Let's get some fucking Jello and mix some shit up. Let's figure this shit out.
Dude.
Like, what market research do you do to find out if that's a good product to be dealing?
Like he was scouring some kind of fucking forum or something like that, and someone's like, I want to be fucked by a dragon.
Not even that. You think that something like that to be sold, probably it would have to be like FDA checked that for health reasons it's not going to kill people. So. Like, that had an extensive fucking lifespan. We're gonna get this dragon cum on the market.
Like, yeah, I mean, how long does it usually take for something to pass through, like, upon all the testing? Like, usually
I have
about
no
5
idea,
years,
really.
isn't it?
I don't know, but it can't be too quick.
I believe it. I mean, like, once all the testing and all this shit goes through, I'm pretty sure it's, like, anywhere from 3 to 5 years.
And you're talking major investments.
Could you imagine before this thing came out, someone working, like through that process is like, guess what came into work today?
Yeah.
This huge, I don't even know what to call it. Yeah. Apparently it was called a Dargon dildo.
Dagron dick.
Dagron dick.
Businessmen got on planes with briefcases and documents all about dragon dicks.
That happened.
Yeah.
That actually happened.
And sold it.
And it worked.
And someone's like, yeah?
Yeah.
Where can I get one?
There's a whole variety.
Do you have it in magenta?
Yeah, exactly. Can I get custom made? So yeah, I can't remember. Oh, I don't even know how we got on the dragon dick.
When I'm around, I always go to dick.
That's quite a phrase in itself. How did we get on the dragon dicks?
Oh, because you seen the...
Yeah. No, I know.
What we're talking beforehand.
Yeah. Somewhere back in time. Someone
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas, of course. Exactly. That 1-to-1 fucking... How do you not go from... Santa Claus to Dragon Come jars.
Deep down inside, that's what you want for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is a dragon dick.
Pun intended. Deep down inside.
Deep inside. What do you got deep inside? Dragon come by the buckets.
Non-toxic.
Put it on your toast.
It's funny, I was looking up how to make silly putty the other day.
There you look up.
And you know what? I guarantee you it'll look like dragon cum.
Yeah.
So all it uses white glue and some like gum something or other.
Oh yeah? Is that all it is?
Yeah, pretty much a little bit of water.
Holy shit. That makes some fucking putty. I mean, we need some dragon cum.
What might I love when you make it at home for free?
Dude, you know what? Like, thinking about that though, like, if you had to, like, there's another guy, his job was to sit down and design dragon cum, like, as a product, and be like...
And research.
Yeah, and research consistencies, and like... Because
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, what was his research like?
I mean, where would you look that up?
Where would you look that up?
Where would you look that? I mean,
What kind of scale do you use?
I don't even.
Dragon scale.
Oh. Shiny emerald scales. No, but like, because I was just thinking, like, what if you talking about like making movies from practical effects and shit like that. What if you had to fucking you got hired for a movie where that has to be a thing made, and you got to sit down and try and make it. Like, what would be your first shot at trying to like whip it up? I'd just be like paint and shampoo or something.
Just Google it. I'm sure it's there already.
It's true. Like there's the actual there's the standard recipe, and then there's the Tex-Mex. The vegan recipe. But yeah, on top of that, our website is fucked.
Yes, Moonfruit got attacked apparently.
Yeah, there's a DDoS attack, whatever the fuck that is, and all went down. Their main site was down for a while. Like there was no main site to contact. I had to find out. I checked out their Twitter, and just read the reports, and they're like, "Yeah, update, still down, services are gone." Like,
Jesus.
yeah, and
flattened.
Oh yeah, I got fucked. Like so, they're still recovering, and it's supposed to be, like I said, I think it's going to be up pretty soon. I imagine it'll be on the line relatively shortly.
Who knows? Maybe by the time you're listening to this.
Maybe when you're listening, you can check it out. Go to HeroMo.com and say, "Is this a fucking site?"
It is there.
But
I see it.
I've been fucking a little slowed down now for Christmas with production of it. And
No doubt.
one thing that's really slowed me to fuck down is, I don't know if I've been talking about Eternal Crusade.
No.
Like, yeah, because I think I got it since the last time we had a podcast, but...
Oh, yes, you mentioned it. It was on Steam, but
Yeah.
I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, so, well, it's in alpha.
Yeah.
And it's got like an NDA and all this shit, so you can't really discuss it. Or you can't stream it, and it's smart what they did. On your game, whenever if you try to stream the screen, your username and CD key keeps popping up.
No way.
Yeah, throughout the whole game in different areas. So if they just had it in one spot, you'd be able to blur it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they keep moving it.
Nice.
But it's pretty fucking awesome. I'm like loving it, and it's only like alpha. This is like their second build that's gone live to play, and it's really fucking tight game already, and it looks fucking deadly. There's no optimizations yet. Everything's out of balance, right? So it's all just it's whacked. Like it's kind of like the first build. Certain weapons were just completely garbage, but it was all because they've even acknowledged as well that like, no, we're not balancing now because we're finishing other features, and it was cool because I was like, yeah, no, that's exactly how it would go. Like you can't go back and fuck with that now because you gotta get shit done, and so it's cool to be playing a game at that point. Like I've been doing it anyway, but to see someone else's like game go live in that state and see like people playing it, but it's fucking really good game already, and they're just adding everything now because it's gonna be a live open world like MMO, but it plays like Battlefield.
Okay.
Right, so dying is going to happen a lot, and you can just basically tear ass from fucking one battlefield to wherever else. And when you respawn, it depends on like what faction you're in, what points in the world they hold, so you can like come back wherever and go on fight for a different front kind of deal.
Oh, okay.
But like in the raids and WoW.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Depending on which areas you got stronghold it.
Yeah,
you'll res closer.
Exactly. So, but that's like a persistent like Battlefield style game, and that's all the game is. Well, I don't know for sure, but it's like you buy character slots, and oh no, this is actually a great addition to the game too. Anyone can play the game for free as an orc. The orc class is free to play, so anyone can jump in and play as many orc characters as they want.
Okay.
And that's to match up with the lore as well. There's way more orcs there's supposed to be. Like, and the cool thing about the game is leveling up is actually side leveling. So when you jump in, you can kill someone who's played for fucking like from launch, from alpha. And because it's not about becoming more powerful, it's about getting more options.
Okay.
Right? So you get more extended special abilities and different like loadout like equipment. So because things more like unlocking your.
But essentially, you're just still as easy to take down.
Yeah, you're never like much stronger.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Everyone carries the same guns, right?
Okay.
Now you can get your like I bought a founder pack and it came with some of their special currency rogue trader points, and what I bought was an elite class. So what that is like it's kind of like if you played Star Wars Battlefront, the special guys that spawn. So like Vader spawns or like Luke spawns, and you get like to play as them for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like that. You get a chance to spawn a special unit from whatever faction. So I've got 40,000, 25,000 to unlock Possessed Marine, which is like a melee class, like demon unit.
Okay.
As well. Then when I had left over, I bought a special melee weapon, like another demon fucking sword.
Is it over the shoulder like Battlefront, or is it FPS?
It plays. Did you play Space Marine?
Which one?
The one for PS3, like you play
Ultramarine. Yeah.
It plays exactly like that.
Oh,
almost
nice.
exactly like that.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah, and it controls like
You use a controller or keyboard
you
and
can
mouse?
use both. I actually rigged it up home with both to test them out, and I like it better with the mouse side because I can shoot better. But if you want to play with the controller, the options like I have both of them going on at the same time, so you just.
I think the keyboard and mouse would be fun. Would be better.
But
I mean, controller's still just as fun.
Well, because there's certain things like some of the melee options are a bit tricky to do because like there's a lock-on button with control, but like there's this thing you can do that I still haven't been able to do called like a defensive bash with like you use back and like control and another button to do this attack that's supposed to be like stunning on a melee class or something. But actually, I don't even know really what it does. But I haven't spent enough time trying to do it, and it's kind of tricky on keyboard, so I tried it on the controller to see if I could rig it out a bit better. But It was a bit easier to do, but I still didn't really know how to apply it. And it's because everything is still buggy, right? Like, everything's running kind of slow just because they haven't optimized anything. And even, like, there's limited graphic settings. But it's fucking, for what's there early on, it's fucking amazing. So I can't wait for that. And they're doing weekly updates so far. So yeah, that's fucking eating a lot of fucking time.
That's it. It's Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas time. Any Christmas time games you got planned? Because I found that almost every Christmas there's been at least like a game that I've like focused on during that like holiday.
I want to finish Witcher.
Yeah? Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Well, that's one I would love to get into because I really honestly believe it's probably one of the best games ever made ever.
Oh, it is such a good game. But yeah, I've been kind of touching back on it every now and then.
Yeah.
But I just like to plow through it now and just get it done.
Wally?
No, I got no games to be playing over the holidays.
Well, Angels.
I play this every day.
So this is not specifically about the holidays, but you will be playing it over the holidays.
Well, yeah, you know the bonus you're going to get during Christmas?
That's true. Oh yeah,
You know
so
what kind of bonuses I'm going to get?
It's going to be ridiculous.
so yeah, this is good too because you mainly play mobile games, right?
This is the only thing I play now.
But still, like
Yeah.
as a game, like
As
I know
a
you,
gamer,
yeah.
that's what
before
I've come
that
to
you were
now.
playing.
I used to play sports games, anything.
But
RPG games, usually my favorite.
Were you playing Clash before this one?
Oh yeah, I was playing. Well, I still got it on the phone.
Okay, yeah, but not like this is your.
I haven't
new
logged
game.
in about a month and a half.
No.
No.
So, but yeah, that's what I mean. So you're kind of like you moved on to this one now,
Yeah.
but like if it gets shitty or you get bored of it, you can always go back to Clash. Like the account.
Yeah, it's still there.
And even I think if you uninstalled the fucking app, like it'd still have.
Yeah, because it's hooked to your Google account.
Yeah, exactly. That was like actually I had to flatten my phone.
That's really convenient, I gotta say, for a lot of things, because you can go on and try something, and if you don't like it, get rid of it. And if you do decide to come back and pick it up another time, it picks you up from wherever you were.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
And to that same token though, you should if you ever think to do it, go into your Google account and check your not priorities. Check the I don't remember what the fucking it's called, but it's like what or accessibility. Check what apps have access to your account because like I didn't even realize games that I had played ages ago and gotten rid of and forgotten about technically still had access to a lot of information.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So
yeah, I should check that.
and that's because that's the little stuff that pops up like the little notifications, blah blah blah, it's this and this. Well, that stuff saves back there, but you can go back and fucking haul it out, right? Get rid of it after, but it doesn't do it automatically all the time. Even though you uninstalled the game, it still has that, right? And I didn't realize that till the other day, just fucking around with Google shit, trying to see like, setting shit up.
No, it's good. It's good to go back to know that to go back and check it, just in case.
Just in case, I know he.
Good fella.
Hard case. Knows he too.
Motherfucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas time. I like to do like a little funny, holiday project or something like.
We'll do the upcoming Joyce Noel.
The what?
Joyce Noel.
Joyce. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. But like my buddy Pat, he done last year a Christmas special, and he does like a countdown to it and everything. Puts out like gifts, like little funny things, and actually I think it came out today or yesterday. We checked it out. But Pat Prue, he's a fucking he was my like lead back in Fat Cat, and he's fucking crazy good animator production guy. So yeah, he put together his own Christmas specials. Yeah, I'm not sure if he legitimately did 2 specials or not, because I watched one of the videos today, and it was just the first video edited, like last year's video, edited so that like when it said 14, it said 15, and he had like drawn out like mark over on
like Sharpie there.
yeah, and like wrote in 2015 stuff in places. So I'm not sure if he did a full special or just did that update. But like it was, and he did like these little character comps in like After Effects where it's like, and I actually did it at work with a ad for Zombat, but it's like cutting up your face and scaling it in different ways and like putting it in a comp of a character. So it'd be like if I took like filming your face, like keep your head still, but then I'll break it down, like I'll move your eyes off, scale them up, right, and then move them down or something, right. So then you can have film of you talking and it all matches up, but it's all skewed, cartoony, weird, right. And then you animate it the same way you would in Flash, like puppet it around. So like something like that is pretty easy to do, and you can rig it up and be fun. Like style, it's almost like Annoying Orange, really, like the way that they composite the face on the piece of fruit and animate it from there, right? That show is stupid easy to do, but they're killing it. Like I don't know how many, they got season upon season of that shit. Like, did you know it was like a huge phenomenon? Like, caught on huge with kids and shit.
No,
right? You know what I'm talking about? Though, Annoying Orange.
Yep.
Barely.
It's just an orange with a guy's eyes and teeth superimposed on it.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And then all the characters are that. Which is, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Hey.
It's smart.
Somebody wants to see that. Somebody wants Dragon dildos.
Exactly. Well, that's, like I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually really smart. Like, it's a super efficient, like, way to put a show together. And with that, we should probably fuck around with something for, if we're gonna do what you call it.
What's that?
The one you just said.
Joyce Noel.
Yeah, if we did Joyce Noel, I want to come up with something a little more inventive with the visual style. Just come up with something funny. Mixed media.
I think it would be a good story.
That's like, did you see? There's a video going around now about. It's like the kid from Home Alone years later, but it's actually Macaulay Culkin playing him.
Was it?
Yeah, but he's like crazy driving around. He calls this guy for a ride, a cab, and as he's going, he tells him the story about how his parents left him for 2 years in a row, and like he's all like skitsed out, fucking.
Isn't that how he is anyway?
No, I looked into it actually. Me and Carolyn were talking about it one night because we always heard like, just like you heard about the Blue Power Ranger killing himself and Red Power Ranger going into gay porn, all these weird rumors like
she didn't go into gay porn, or I mean he didn't go into gay porn.
This is what like I've heard all these rumors when we research them. Like most of them are not true. Like especially like Blue Power Ranger's like a producer now. He's like fucking works some production company.
That's ridiculous.
Just got a new angel, maxed out already.
Well, you can max him out.
Yeah.
Well, they
Certain
max
characters
out
are
to
maxed out.
whatever your level is.
Oh, so you level up your main thing.
Well, some of them have a max too. Like this, my level right now is 84.
Yeah.
This character can actually have a max of 85, but I cannot get her up to 85 until I'm 85. But when I go up to 90, that one still can only go up to 85.
Gotcha. So you're trying. What happened? Like, will you try to find a new angel to replace her, like that can go to 100 or something?
Out of the 19 angels that are available, I have 18 available to me.
So.
There's only one angel left to get.
And will she go to level 100?
90 right now.
That's the highest one she
Yeah.
goes to?
Yep.
So is it like they scale? Would you want to get all of her? Like a team of setup like her?
Well, you'll only have one of one character.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. So it's more like...
Like, this is the first one you get in the game. Level 40. I can't do anything else with her. Your job is actually to save the angels.
Oh, so you like beat the level, get the next one, kind of move that way?
Nope.
So, yeah, like, there's no campaign or nothing.
Well, there's like an adventure mode.
Yeah, there is an adventure mode.
It's not really like an. Well, I guess there is a little bit of a story to it. I don't even pay attention to it.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to it either. There's a little bit of story, I guess.
It's just like you'll walk in and like whoever's like walking in with your group, like the princess misses or whatever it is. She'll walk in and she'll say something to whoever you're fighting, and then they'll just fight, and then you just go to the next one. So
but see, now that's why something I'm trying to keep to a little bit with ours is visual storytelling being the main point. Like, because it translates better, and you wouldn't ignore it, like, or at least like it registers without you having to spend so much time, or you don't have to ignore so much. Because yeah, like just getting a big block of text next to a character portrait is not always very inviting, right? It's normally like get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Is he killing stuff yet? All right, here we go.
Keep tapping the screen till someone's fighting.
Yeah, but it really is. But and seriously, have you tried Tap Titans or Tap Hero?
No.
Because I think you might dig that.
I played Tap Titans. It was just like fucking Clicker Heroes.
Yeah.
Just like it.
You remember the pirate one you started playing, like Dragon Egg? I actually had played before too, but I deleted it.
Oh, yeah, because I was playing Puzzles and Dragons, and you were playing Treasure Quest or whatever it was, and then I ended up playing it, and you ended up playing the other one.
Yeah, that's right. There's one point in it while the screen is loading, you tap the screen as fast or as hard as you can, as often as you can.
Yeah.
5 minutes it takes for the screen to load, and you're doing this non-stop. Like I had a cramp in my hand, and it counts how many times you tapped it. It was like 5,600 and some odd taps in 5 minutes. I was doing it was something like that. But man, what a pain in my hand after trying to do that.
Why would you have a 5-minute loading screen on anything these days? That's just being harsh.
It felt like 5 minutes. It could have been 2 or 3.
Days on like had stuff open in the background, you know.
No, but I mean like they give you like this window to tap
while it's loading.
Yeah.
And you get a bonus for the amount of taps you put in.
Yeah, so I mean like there's
More
an
taps,
incentive
higher
to it
bonus.
to do it during this screen. Is like so they intentionally put it in there. Well, I suppose they just did it to give you something to tap on. I guess. They probably could have made it a lot shorter, but it was like, hey, tap on the screen a bunch. Yeah. We'll give you something.
But it gives you engagement, and you want to do it because if it was just like, even if it was just a fucking number to count it up.
Hey, you could have turned the game off.
Yeah. Oh man, the load screen's taking forever.
Yeah. Click.
Next
game.
I've uninstalled the game like before even getting into it because it annoyed me in the UI front end. Like I'm super picky with mobile games. Like I've downloaded. I usually go in, download like 3 or 4. I'll start them up. And then basically, if I'm not playing it and understanding it in like very short amount of time, I get rid of it like almost immediately. Like I spend no time with. And some of them I'm like, okay, I get it, and I'm just like, I don't like it.
Mage Gauntlet was good.
I still got Mage Gauntlet. That was a good game.
I still have it too, but I don't ever turn it on. Like I'm up to like the last 3. Fucking
Are you really?
zones before like the tower.
I'm not that far into it yet, but I like it as like it's a good game that I know I'll go to if I'm gonna be stuck like somewhere and I want to play something.
Oh, and that's the thing. I mean, like it's not like you don't progressively like increase your character. Well, I mean, you kind of do level up in the game.
Yeah.
But all it is like regen and like crit. It's not like you don't get plus to health. You don't get anything like that. You don't get stronger. It's just. Yeah, more chance to crit, and your stamina regenerates faster.
Yeah, because all your magic you find it.
Yeah, everything you find, and like in regards to health, or if you do want a harder attack or something like that, you can equip one piece of item, like one armor. That's it.
Yeah,
and that will either give you an extra heart, or you got to sacrifice that heart to give it like you a double attack, or 50% more damage, or you know.
But yeah, I like that. Like it was a fun, like simple, like pretty challenging, like little game for.
It is.
Mobile, yeah. Like,
I was trying to get the 3 stars in it. Fuck, that's hard.
Yeah.
Like, that is fucking hard.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that. Like, I've been fucking around with some prototyping for the next game, because I was saying to you, I want to do something more almost like Castlevania. Like something where you move back.
Well, Symphony of the Night is one of my favorite.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking something along that lines. Now, not, like, actually, it might be a little bit Metroidvania-ish, because there'd be some persistency to the areas. Maybe. I'm going between, it's either going to be basically like Castlevania, like stage to stage, or it would be like a big explorable area.
I think a Metroidvania game would be good to do.
It would be good, but it would be a little lot harder.
No, obviously.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, they're one of my genres I usually my go-to. That style of game.
Because that one's just harder to design. Because I've worked on 2.
Dust was really good.
Dust, yeah. And that's more like closer to something I would look at. But like we made a Metroidvania game with the first Spider-Man on DS, and it was crazy, like, amount of coordination, like, to block certain areas in the ways that you made sure you couldn't access at certain times, so that it flowed, like, back over itself in the right patterns. Because also, too, you just don't want to
get this to go through here to do this, and then you gotta track back here to go up here. And...
Yeah, so, like the last area wasn't really far from the start, right?
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure Dust is the same... What? Yeah, well, actually, the last zone is, because, I mean, I think it's you pass halfway through the first area and you gotta go up, but you can't get up until you go through everything else.
Yeah, basically that kind of idea. Yeah, I mean, Castlevania was like that too, because it's the center of the castle with the clock.
Yeah, and you usually start right underneath it, you just gotta go to the bottom corner, or to the top corner, to the side, to the left, like, you know.
And actually, that's another thing too, you need to have some kind of quick travel system with the bigger maps like that, because they had the weird gate.
Secret bookshelf.
And you know what was cool that they did?
Simple.
The fucking the loading hallways.
What?
You remember that? CD hallway?
No.
Between every area that you went through a door, you would go door, then you'd walk through a hallway that had like ornate graphics stuff around the side of it, and like a picture of a CD on top.
Oh, yes.
Right? Because that's just to mask the break between levels. Because that's like a necessary part of it. So like we could do... Actually, yeah, you know, Metroidvania is not that much harder than level structure when you do stuff like that and plan it a bit smarter. Like, just make sure the link's linked up right. But, yeah, so we can do either way. And, yeah. We should figure some of that out later. Trying to think now what character to do. Might be Naz.
Would you use someone from Vandal Team?
That's the plan. Like, I want to keep using, like, our main IP stuff to keep building that up too. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking it's either, well, yeah, it could be, so it's Maddox, Naz, or Ro.
Which one is Ro again?
The big dude with the mustache and the hammers.
Oh, it should definitely be him.
He's good. Like, but his
it depends on how you what kind of style in the game you want. Because I mean, like, if he's a huge guy, you're not gonna really have him run around like doing slides or jumping on walls or anything like that.
Well, like that's like you got to think about what their powers are, and so like the way his goes is he's like, think of him like a monk that kind of channels energy through his hammers. So like in the first bit of the comic, when he charges up, like he's got these tattoos that are invisible until he charges up.
Okay.
And he basically attunes his body with whatever types of energy, and that changes the color. So he'll do one thing, and then when he swings, like there's like a wave of whatever energy comes with it, and it's not necessarily with like just on the hammer. Like when he hits the big monster in the comic, it's like way up in front of him, so he charges it and just goes like this, bangs them together, but out in front of him there's like two big balls of fire crashing together.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So he's almost like projecting the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, so you think of that with the way he would play, right? Being like when he's fully charged, like he would extend the attacks, get bigger, faster, stronger. So he can work because he'd be slow, which is like we want someone with limited movement. Because think about Castlevania, like compared to
true.
Like.
I keep thinking Mega Man X or something like.
No, yeah, exactly. That's it.
Burning around, right?
Exactly, not Mega Man X.
Well, see, actually, but even Dust was like pretty quick and quick
Dust
to
is
that
more
too,
like
right?
Dust is more like
Mega Man.
Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Like that's how they should have made the new Mega Mans. You know, fucking Metroidvania style. That would have worked really well.
It would have.
Yeah, but fuck, Capcom's retarded and wouldn't make any fucking games, and now they're gone to make fucking
Mobile.
Mighty Number 9.
Oh, yeah. Well, they didn't do that, though.
No, I mean, the guys left Capcom.
The other guys, yeah. Looking forward to that, too.
Fuck
February.
Yeah. I can't wait to play that. because I think it's going to be like playing a good Mega Man game again. But yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, that's his powers, and he actually could work for this style of game. And Maddox is, she is like a soldier, like she doesn't have that many powers, but she's trained to use this weapon. It's like a special weapon, so it's the staff, and the staff kind of can project any shape on the end that she thinks of.
Oh, okay.
So in the book she pulls out a blade and extends it out in front of Naz's face at one point, and pulls that back, and then when she goes to hit the general dude, she makes it into a big flaming mace, right? So she just, and it can be more complicated, but it's like harder to figure out, right? So she could technically like make a key, open the door, or so it's almost like it's like a Green Lantern staff almost, right? You think about it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, more about concentration than will, you know. And Naz is like a demon wizard, and
You already kind of had a plan for him, though, in regards to a game, though.
a bit, but I'm not sold on it, because that's what the one I was talking about with the two colors.
Yeah.
That could be either Naz or Ro.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because the plan was if it was Naz, then yeah, he has to like use the different energies to hit the guys.
But that would be the other guy's charge.
Yeah, exactly. Ro would like fucking change color on the tattoos and hit him, right?
I think probably, well, yeah, I think it's better for Naz in that case.
For the
because when you mentioned Ro and the two colors and the switching back four, I immediately thought of was it Outland?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
you're basically the sprite with the tattoos, and you switch back to red and blue.
Yeah.
So
now this is the one that's like he's just always walking down center.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking Ro for that one, because again it also works with like I said about him projecting. So like when he swings, like it makes sense that where he swings is where you're tapping, right?
Yeah.
Right. And the way I was thinking about Naz for the Metroidvania style is because where he's a wizard, the variance in abilities kind of is variance a word, not a real word?
Yeah.
So I used to say that because I said that at work the other day. I was like, that person was egregious. Someone goes, is that a real word? Like, I think it is.
Egregious is weird.
I'm going to say yes. I learned.
We had to look it up after. I spelled it wrong, but I use it in the right context.
Yeah, like that's totally a word. But yeah, I don't know if that is. It is. Sounds like one. That pops up all the time. Yeah, I catch myself saying stuff. I was like, am I sure I'm using that right?
It happens to me fucking all the time.
I always look it up then. Like, and sometimes
you gotta look it up because then you gotta know if you're right.
Exactly. Well, yeah, because like I don't want to keep using it, Ron. Like,
someone gives you a weird look. It's like, oh shit, did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
It's not like no, they just didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, I just call condescending at work for it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's a good idea.
And he has like his, what the fuck did I call it? Mage brush.
Mage brush.
Yeah. The stuff he has in his pipe to boost his mana. Not called mana in our canon, but I haven't named it yet.
Magical ability.
Yeah, but it like
his magic points.
But it like super like jacks his powers up, like so he can just do bigger shit.
Mage brush.
Yeah. And in the comic, he's got it in his.
Just smoke a big old pipe.
Yeah, he's got it. It's like it looks like a claw with a point on it.
Oh, okay.
And the way he has it is like it's purple and the smoke it's purple and the smoke's purple. I can't remember if I had it. It's purple and green, but I can't remember the way the combination goes. Purple, green, and turquoise. Actually, yeah. But anyway,
That's some bad high school prom.
Yeah. Get your picture taken by the stand-up fucking archway.
Around his homemade swing. Hanging from the basketball net.
What was our colors? It was like fucking...
I can't remember.
Navy and silver, I think it
That's
was.
what I was going to say, but...
I think ours was navy and silver.
Yeah, ours was saying, I think ours was white, blue, and black, or something like that. Silver.
Mostly neutral.
Yeah.
Neutral.
There was definitely a lot of blue and white.
That's what I was going to say, so it must have been like a thing. That's how they do it. That's
They're
high
just
school
nice
brand
colors.
colors.
Together. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. Nice and clean.
Is it blue and white, or is it what's it, black and gold?
Oh, the dress.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It was black and blue, though.
Was it black and blue? I don't even remember fucking what it was.
Gold and
Was
white
it
or something
purple
like
and
that.
gold or something like that?
I don't remember
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it was. Too.
It's cool that happened, but it's like, it's funny because...
It was crazy how that became such a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
how that-
instantly.
Yeah. I guess
How that trended.
any argument really, because it was like, when you look at it, like the argument popped up really hardcore because someone took the picture and went to Photoshop, color sampled it, and was like, "This is yellow, right?" It's like this shows up in the spectrum of yellow, and it's like, yes, it does, but that's not why it's that color. Like, but that's like saying this is blue after I burn it. Watch, I'll burn it now. It's blue. Right? Like, it's not really that color, because what was happening is the light was bleeding the lens, so the picture of the dress is getting washed out. So it was, but people never thought about that as like, so the color sampling the after part of the photo was useless, is not actually relevant to the point of the argument. But that's why it's kept getting so added. Like,
I saw black and blue.
that's what it was. It took me a while to see the fucking white and yellow, honestly. Like, and then when I seen it, I was like, oh no, I get it now. Like,
It's like one of those 3D puzzles. You can stare at it, kind of clash your eyes a little bit.
I could
what
never
are
get
they?
those.
What are they called? Stereographs?
You can never get those.
I can see every one of them.
Yeah.
I could never do it.
I don't think I've ever had a problem. The only time I've ever had a problem is if you're just poorly done. Like they got shit layers, like the way they're trying to do it. But I can see all of them.
No, I've never successfully seen it. Like, I think I've only partially seen one ever. Like, and kind of seen that there was a difference for a second, and then it was gone. Like,
No, it's pretty fucked up when you actually see it, and like when you can see it like consistently, and you flick through a bunch of pictures, is weird because it kind of fucks with your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get them crossed pretty much.
Well,
that's what I gotta do to see it.
I don't have to cross mine. It just I
you know how
a certain vocal point.
I know how to tune my
Yeah,
focus
you
to
know
it,
where
and
it is to
and
find
it's
it.
just kind of fucked up.
yeah, no, I could never do it. I was just like looking at him. What the fuck? Like the guy in actually,
It's a dolphin.
the one that I almost seen was a Mallrats one, like on the back of a comic book, because they had an ad for Mallrats in the back of the comic book, which was a fucking magic eye that said Mallrats. Like,
Oh,
so that's why I just seen like the part of the corner of the M and the A, and I was like, whoa, and it's gone.
as soon as you get excited, like oh
Yeah.
oh.
What did I do?
I'm broken. Fuck.
You didn't break it. It broke you.
Exactly.
Come back, come back, come back!
No, God forever.
I'll never see it again. That M.
No, but it's interesting though. Like when it comes to perception stuff, like see a lot of ones floating around now. Like, can you perceive color difference? Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah, I see lots of those.
And it's really like, how good is your monitor?
Oh, pretty
all
much.
boiled down to really.
I mean, all you gotta do is click on it, and it's just like you'll see it instantly. Like
Yeah.
especially on this monitor, I find the 22-inch is fucking way. The contrast is way different than my laptop. No matter how I change it.
It's better. Like,
Oh, way better.
yeah, yeah. I can see that. I don't know what laptop screens are like.
But I mean, I'm after screwing around with the settings, but I can't get the same picture out on the laptop that I can on the monitor.
No, I don't. Unless they're the same fucking monitor, man. It's really hard to actually match up. Like, we even like at work, we used to get. We were trying to keep them consistent for a while because there's rigs you can buy, right? Like you hang them. Like we had one that you hang on the front of the fucking. Like you plug in USB and it like hangs in the top of the fucking monitor like this. Like dangles and looks at the screen.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then you play the program and all these patterns show up on the screen and it tunes the settings so that like well first you have to set a profile and then get it to find out the profile of the computer and then it sets the profile to match that and then you do that profile and match all your monitors to it.
Oh my god.
Right? That's what you're supposed to do to keep like everyone's color consistency for when you're working on like graphics and shit. Because if like I've had it happen at work where it was like I sent an image to someone and they're like, oh, this looks a bit like too saturated. And I was like, really? And I go over and look at it on their monitor and I was like, oh yeah, way more saturated on your monitor. And then we look at it on mine and we're like, well, so which one is it? We don't know which one's more accurate, right?
Oh.
So that's why it's important to have like a good, trustworthy profile and then apply it across. But even then, like when we had it, couldn't get two monitors that weren't the same to really show up right.
Yeah?
Yeah, they wouldn't be, like they'd be kind of close, but there's certain hues is like that red looks more like a purple here, or like the green is more blue, you know.
Yeah, like the colors on the monitor there are way better.
Yeah, monitor's a hard thing. And now with we're over to your guys' place looking at the high frame rate. That's crazy, man. Like
seeing like the football going to blur.
It's cool though, like. It's interesting to see like things that can support like yeah it's funny when things are actually not up to that refresh rate so you're getting that chop, but when stuff's like almost looks like handy cam, you know what I mean, like but it's like right there, you know, it's got that more physical presence, but at the same point like the whole thing with like the one I noticed it on the worst was that fucking Huntsman movie, you remember? Was it Snow White and the Huntsman?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I remember because I was out to Future Shop and they had it playing on all the monitors and they had it on a high frame rate. And you can just, the only thing it does really bad compared to a standard definition is separate 3D and live action like a lot more. So you can really tell there's two different things. Whereas I found, like, it's funny because like, it used to be a thing to like preserve old frame rates. Like, people didn't want to move past 24 frames a second, right, for film, or like, what was it? Well, apparently, I didn't really know the facts, but there was a movement to not move to color for film too, right? Like, people want to preserve these certain parts of the medium as far as like a standard storytelling. And I think there's kind of reason for it, because now there's like so many options, like, because if you watch an old movie like, I don't know why this comes to mind, but like, remember Dante's Peak? Fucking, yes. Old Jimmy Bond. What was it? Brosnan, Pierce Brosnan, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
But anyway, like, that's like 97 or some shit. But if you look at like the way that the film looks, the way the colors grade and everything in that movie compared to something that's like super modern, there's a weird difference of like, I don't know if it's like set design or lighting, but it's I find that older stuff blends together more. Like, it feels like one thing. But I don't know. It could be just like, I'm old. Old stuff is better. Better back in my day.
I remember.
It does sound like you hear it somewhere before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain my father said something like this.
Right? It looked better back when it was black and white. No one said nothing.
I remember when we used to listen to it on the radio.
Cool.
Fucking radio.
Rated Lio.
I wish our radio was better.
Video killed the radio store. Radio sucks here, yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I've heard from people that our radio is not terrible compared to some places. Like,
oh, I've heard worse.
Yeah.
But it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it could do better.
Oh, God, yes. Like, yeah.
But that's like, I mean, a lot of stuff here.
Well, I'll put it this way. me and Zoe were talking one day, and she mentioned something about a saxophone or whatever, and like every time I think of like the 80s and stuff like that, you get those like dramas with like the street lights and stuff like that, and you hear the saxophone going in the background. Anyway, she mentioned that, and I told her who the name of the guy was. It was I can't remember it now. Baker Street is the name of the song. But that's it. Whatever.
Kenny G?
No, that's the one that keeps on playing in my head as soon as you said saxophone.
Yeah, Baker Street is the song, but I can't remember the dude now. But anyway, like, it's not something I've fucking heard in years. Like, I remember me and Sam looked it up one time because it was just, what was that song?
Yeah.
So we looked it up and found out who it was. I've remembered it since then. But anyway, I bring it up, and it's not something I ever hear. But after bringing it up, every time I turn on the radio now, the song plays. Like, every single time. And it's just... But, I mean, it's not just that song. A lot of it's just fucking rehashed. I mean, I only listen to K-Rock, usually.
Me too.
Because I can't really stand the other stations.
Yeah, you're in the same boat as me. Like, that's basically all I got on all the time, but they play, like, a big loop, I think.
Yeah, like, it's like they pick out... Here's 50 songs we're going to play this week.
And it's the same 50 we played last week in a different order.
Well, they might have swapped a couple rounds.
Yeah.
Because I know for a while I heard Hotel California was every fucking hour on the hour.
Truth.
Right? And now I haven't heard it in a while, but now I'm hearing Baker Street every time I turn on the radio. So it's just like, okay, well, we're going to pick out 50 songs, and 10 we're going to put in doubles.
I think radio is doing much in business it can't be doing now. Like,
I'd love a metal station around here.
That's what I was thinking.
So good.
Like, it would be. They're starting to play some
What
metal.
do we need to do to get our own radio station?
Yeah, I looked into it. I talked about it. Like, remember, was I talking to you about the idea of a pirate radio station?
No.
What you actually need to set it up?
No, we did not have this conversation.
All right, and we'll pretend like we didn't, but maybe we'll talk about it later.
What are you talking about?
And actually, the other thing I thought of was technically all the analog cable signal still exists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's no one broadcasting on it. So, I'm thinking about pirate local TV would be pretty awesome, but again, I've seen like it'd be tricky to set up and not get like found because I don't think you're allowed to do this.
Do what? What are you talking about?
But yeah, we'll see. See what happens. But I wonder like what the rights would be if you're like how can I legitimately broadcast on a
FM station?
Yeah, no, like analog TV, like so that people with rabbit ears can watch it.
Who would you go to?
What do you mean to broadcast?
Yeah, I mean,
no, I'd be broadcasting it. Like I'd have the fucking tower shooting out the signal.
Where would you go to ask that question? I mean, like
what? Like it had to be like broadcasting, like I guess, like I don't know if it'd be CBC or
I didn't think so.
But it'd be like whoever monitors like.
What would your range you're looking at be? Probably like St. John's.
Oh, unless I get like
Mount Pearl.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking.
No, cuts off right at that fucking border.
It wouldn't be very far. Like,
it would be Mount Carson.
Like would have like a lot of money to buy like a crazy rig. You only get it like around.
Just
10.
go to the dump. Just find like 50 fucking old beat up satellite dishes, and just do your own thing. Just put them all on top of your roof. Fuck it.
Sure, you can come over and take the one on top of the house right now.
This is hanging off. Only one bolt left in the corner of it. Every time I go over, I'm like, I want to crawl on the roof and take that fucking thing down.
No one wants to take it down. Our landlord says it's not his responsibility. Shaw said it's not their responsibility.
But you know what? You actually got me thinking now. What if you had like a network of people locally with dishes to relay? Like that might actually work to make sense for like boosting the signal really well across like a whole city, maybe even further out.
Future plans.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll call it Hero Mode Ep 27.
Oot. Go to the website when it's up Okay.
Try it. It's probably not up right now.
Try it. It might be.
Yeah.
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 Try it.